Greetings, dear brothers and sisters, in the precious name of our Lord Jesus Christ. I just want to share you a dream that I had last night. We are today the 3rd of January 2021, and I do want to wish you a happy new year, and to your loved ones, may you grow in the knowledge and in the wisdom of Jesus Christ. This message is addressed specifically to my brothers and sisters living in the United States of America, and as well as anyone that is willing to take heed and listen to this message. I had the dream last night, and I have no agenda whatsoever, as I am someone that lives in Europe, here in France. So I wouldn't have any agenda of supporting any political party in the United States of America. And just to show you my good faith, you will know that I've made it very clear through my videos on my channel that I am not in any way, shape or form a supporter of any political party in the US, and that I do believe that there is a Hegelian dialectic being used by those that control this world. So I just wanted to share this dream quickly. Last night I dreamt of people that were assembled in what appeared to look like the House of Representatives in the US. Now, some of you who live in the US, you are quite familiar with the layout and the structure and the way the House of Representatives look like. And you will know that there is like this sort of podium, this small this sort of elevated platform. It's not that big, but it's elevated, and behind that is slightly more elevated, you have the area where you have the lawmakers. I believe it's the lawmakers that are in the higher sort of a platform. But on the lower platform, you have the speaker. And in the dream, I dreamt that President Donald Trump was addressing what appeared to look like the House of Representatives. So he was on this platform, this lower but quite elevated platform, and he was addressing the House of Representatives and the senators and all the lawmakers. He was basically I couldn't really understand in detail what he was actually specifically addressing, but he was clearly talking about the coronavirus and the COVID-19 crisis that America was facing. And he was also very displeased. Donald Trump was very displeased to the decisions that had been made, and specifically to the what happened with these elections. He was making it very clear that the elections were rigged, that there was a lot of fraud allegations, and that they were well-founded, that there was enough evidence for these frauds. And he was addressing the House of Representatives and basically stating that he had enough evidence with his cabinet, with the people he was associated with, the Republicans, that they had enough evidence to show the American people that these elections were rigged. And interestingly enough, there was this individual in the dream that approached the platform where Donald Trump was speaking, And this individual looked, I will describe you the individual, and I will then give you my possible interpretation of who this individual is. But this individual was chubby. His face looked chubby, and he had glasses, and his hair was dark-haired, okay, individual. And he approached the podium where Donald Trump was speaking, and there was this verbal confrontation that took place. Trump was basically accusing this individual of something that I was not quite sure, but he had to do with the COVID and the elections. And this individual started to scream and shout, and basically he was trying to show Donald Trump that he was loyal to Donald Trump. And he started to say, I swear to God, I swear to God, I swear to God. So it seemed like he was basically trying to show his allegiance, to prove his innocence. And he was screaming and screaming and saying, I swear to God, I swear to God. And he took hold of Donald Trump's arm and really pulled him violently to the ground. So you will know that that platform is quite elevated. And Donald Trump literally was, pulled from that podium, from that platform, and fell to the ground. Now, there was a lot of people that were assembling to where Donald Trump fell, but people in the audience, they started to I heard people started to say, Donald Trump is dead. Donald Trump is dead. And we can have multiple interpretations to what exactly this means, but that's what I heard, that Donald Trump was dead. And as the dream kept unfolding, Donald Trump, I saw Donald Trump actually being helped by his bodyguards, by the people that were from his office. And they lifted Donald Trump from the ground, and Donald Trump actually looked like he was alive, appeared as if he was still alive. But the eyes were very interesting, because I saw Donald Trump's eyes were like deers that are caught in the headlights. For some of you that were driving late at night. And you stumbled on a deer. Well, you'll know that deers, when they see headlights, when they see the light, they are actually dumbstruck. They're actually quite startled. So those were the eyes of Donald Trump in the dream. He had like these startled eyes, bewildered and shocked. He looked a bit like a vegetable, someone that came out from an asylum, and they actually started to remove him from what appeared to look like the House of Representatives. And he had the consciousness of Donald Trump in the dream was lost. He had like lost his reasoning, his mental state was completely lost, and he needed aid in that situation. So I don't know what the dream means, but I feel it in my spirit that the Lord wanted me to share this. And it's very interesting, because this individual, coming back to an individual that looked chubby and that had glasses, I did a bit of research online, and interestingly enough, I found an individual that really it really looked like this character that I dreamt of. He's almost identical to the person that I dreamt, and I've never really investigated in the background of this individual. And this individual that I found that looked similar to the person that I dreamed of in the dream, chubby with glasses. This person that I found that actually is Secretary of the Treasury of Donald Trump, and his name is Steve Mnuchin. I don't know if you pronounce that right. Actually, it's a French origin name, Mnuchin, Steve Mnuchin. And interestingly enough, this character was responsible just recently for allowing the stimulus aid bill, the COVID aid bill, to help the American people. And this relief bill, this COVID relief bill, he was one of the brokers to this deal. And he is also responsible for the paycheck of $600 that was supposed to be delivered delivered to the people, to the U.S. citizens. And there was some controversy to this aid, because Donald Trump actually wanted to give more to the U.S. citizens. His plan was to actually give at least $2,000. And he thought that this aid of $600 was too small, which I can agree was too small to aid the U.S. citizens in this current situation. And there was some disagreement and a lot of the displeasure to this deal that was initiated by Steve Mnuchin. So Steve Mnuchin was for the $600 aid to the U.S. citizens, but Donald Trump actually was against that bill, and I think he actually refused to sign that relief bill because he maintained that the U.S. citizens should receive more. So this is the dream that I wanted to share. You take it or you leave it, but I think it's interesting because when I had that dream, when I woke from that dream, my heart was actually pounding. And I've had dreams where my heart was pounding, and those were actually dreams from the Lord. So I will not take this dream lightly, as this is the first time I've ever dreamt of Donald Trump. I don't have any agenda, like I stated in the beginning. I don't have any, political affiliations, to any party in America. I'm not an American. I'm European. I live in France. So it's odd that I would be dreaming of something that pretty much does not concern me directly. It may concern me indirectly and many people across the world, but directly I'm not concerned. So it's interesting that I had this dream. So just wanted to share that. So I don't know, is it, the interpretation to the dream, will Trump be incapacitated because of an accident that will happen in the House of Representatives? Will there be an assassination plot, or is this more of a parabolic meaning, like a sort of symbolic, like this agreement that Trump had with Steve Mnuchin? I mean, this can go many ways, but what I know and what the dream was very clear was that there was representatives there of the U.S. government, senators, lawmakers, and this character looked very much like Steve Mnuchin, chubby with glasses, and Donald Trump was clearly addressing what appeared to look like the House of Representatives concerning the COVID-19 and especially the elections, the fraud, the allegations that the elections were rigged, and that was very clear in the dream. And this individual, started, to swear, and he swore, I swear to God, multiple times. Don't know how many times he swore to God before violently, tugging the arm of Trump and actually literally, pulling him to the ground, which I thought was interesting. and the mental state of Trump after violently being thrown to the ground. I thought that was very interesting. So yeah, this could have multiple meanings, but I wanted to share this to you. So may Jesus Christ bless you and stay strong in these troubling times, but keep the faith and rejoice in the Lord, for he is our joy, our strength. And in these dark times, we should focus on him, solely on him, only Jesus, only Jesus. May Jesus Christ bless you.